How's your business?
It's great.
Where'd you
We
get
buy
your-
all our oil from Canada, and it comes right through the pipeline. We have zero problems in oil coming in.
So you're positive, you're optimistic?
I'm optimistic. I think.
And we're going to get a rebound in stocks.
You're going to have a rebound in stocks. The way it happened last time, it went down 800 points, it went down 1,000 points. Then a week later, it went up 2,000 points in one day. You remember that?
It well.
And it's the same thing is going to happen. So the weak people sell, and the smart people ride it out.
Sounds good to me, John. And I'll join you in optimism. I really will.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I think that some of the stuff that he's saying there, I don't know about weeks. That sounds a bit crazy. However, it does go to show you that there's a lot of fluctuation here in the market. Obviously, that's going to happen. Obviously, we knew oil prices were going to do this. There's not anyone who thought that oil prices were not going to do this was just not paying attention. Obviously, going to use it as a leverage point, as a wedge between Trump and everything that's going on right now politically. There's so many moving parts right now. Trump is tackling so many different things at this point. The administration, that there's going to be some fumbles. You guys have to just understand that. That's the nature of the beast. When you're trying to get so many things done at one time, you're going to fumble. You're going to fall. I know that there's just a massive wave on the right wing that is extremely anti-Trump right now. That's flourishing. I mean, I think Nick Fuentes just said he's going to vote Democrat, which I mean, whatever at this point. But Alex Jones they were on a show together, and they were coming out against Trump, stuff like that, saying that he's bought and paid for by Israel. I just think that we cannot just be just completely one-dimensional, one-sided. I think I am an America First person. I guess I don't know what that really means to I feel like it means different things to every other person. I care more about my country, yes, but ultimately I care more about myself and my family. My family comes above me, and also comes above everybody else. Sorry, not sorry, but you are in wherever you're born, whatever country that is, whatever, that essentially dictates the majority of your life, right? Where your feet land when you exit the womb. So there's a couple of things that you can do in that scenario. You could try to move someplace else, which for a lot of people is very difficult to do, especially in a third world country. Or you can take with what you have and make it the best that you possibly can. Now, I maybe I sound very like not positive when I'm saying that things can't change. I believe things can change. I believe people can change things. However, the government, the culture, everything is a blob, like a monstrosity, like a huge moving machine. And I mean, we could change things by having conversations like this. We can change things by affecting our friends and family, and hopefully they promulgate the ideas that will enact change. But in the end, we've been dealt the cards. The cards have been dealt to us. You're actually very lucky. If you're seeing this, you're probably very lucky, because that means you have an internet connection, you have a television, you have the capacity and the means to view and partake in this amazing technology that we all have. You're already one step ahead. And with that being said, I think the primary focus for an individual should be take care of yourself, take care of your friends, take care of your family, take care of the people that are around you. Affect change in the things you can affect, incremental things that can be changed and can be affected, and you can bring about a massive amount of good in not in only your lives, but in the lives of people around you. And then that will span forward and potentially have a massive amount of impact. So that's what I want to focus on. After seeing all these things, and after just scrolling and getting, I can almost just feel the propaganda percolating in front of my eyeballs now. It's all encompassing. There's no way to get away from it. There's no way around it. We are constantly just bombarded with just absolute nonsense. It doesn't mean anything. Now, I mean, take what we just watched as a perfect example. The Strait of Hormuz being closed. Yes, that affects me. How? Because I'm paying an extra 50 cents per gallon per gas. So that does have an effect on me. But overall, I'm still in a very prosperous country. I still have positioned myself and my family to where we're gonna be able to ride it out. We'll be okay, and that's ultimately what matters. And I know people may say that that's selfish or whatever, but that's really all you. That's what you're responsible for. That's what you're responsible for. And if everyone took that responsibility to heart, then we would all live in a much better place. A lot of the people that try to change and dictate and shape their society, many of them are doing it for probably I don't know, nefarious reasons or egomaniacal reasons, or they want power. But there are very few angels still left, if any. So you have to realize that as a person, take as much benefit as you can out of the current system that you have and shape your life the best way it can possibly be. If you're still here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it. But that's been my focus, as just only because the glaze that is social media and just information just coming into my head. I don't know. I'm kind of, I don't know what's what anymore. I really am just, I'm tired of it. You know, do I hate Trump? Do I like Trump? Is this really a Trump thing? You know, Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians, isolationists, progressives, woke, trans, racist. It's just tiring, honestly. And I think that, you know, some degree of disconnection. Honestly, I think that I always feel the best when on my commute, rather than consuming content, which I'm always listening to a podcast at like 2x, just trying to plow through as much information as I can possibly wrap my head around. But rather than do that, I just listen to music, and I just feel so much better. So I'm going to try to do that some more, and maybe we should all do the same thing. If you can listen to some Bach, listen to some Bach. I think I said in one of my shorts that it is, as somebody who grew up with listening to classical music and performing classical music, it's one of those things where I'm not sure if you can get really an appreciation for it later on in life. Hopefully you can. You could start with like some of the classics, but it is just one of those things that it's hundreds and hundreds of years old, and it's some of the most beautiful music you could ever hear. And it really does, it resets your mind. It honestly does. And maybe you can get that same feeling with modern day music. But to me, Bach, Mozart, Handel, Brahms, I mean, that if you could just try to find yourself in a quiet place and give some of that stuff a listen, just give it a try. It can be choral works. It can just be just orchestra, if you like. It can just be a quartet or just a piano work. But there's something about that music that actually, I think, just resets your brain and gets you out of this, I don't know, this craziness that we're all in right now. And I know this was completely off topic from the video in the beginning. I didn't know I was going to go here or go there, but that's kind of like what I don't know. This is what I was feeling, so I just decided to say it. But yeah, go listen to some music and try to have a good day. Give everybody around you a big hug and a kiss. Hopefully you have people around you that you love and that love you. And that's probably the most important thing out of everything. So I didn't mean for this to be a, PSA, but that's what you should do. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. John Soto, 6283-TALK on the X if you want to follow me on X. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you want more stuff like this of just me talking, I'll do that. A lot of people call me just to talk because they want to hear what I have to say. So I figured, well, why do it with why do one-on-one when I could do, whoever's going to watch this. And but thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care.